From innovative startups to cyber drones and spyware, tech companies have been the driving force behind Israel's economy for more than a decade, but much of it depends on international financing. Israeli economist Alex Coman says where money flowed like water 2 years ago, it's now drying up.
Much of the high-tech sector are people who got experience in the military, particularly in cyber, but also if you think about drones, missiles. So what happened is that now that the war started, a significant amount of developers were pulled back into the military. So that had some impact, and especially now that the high-tech is recovering globally, I hope the same would happen here.
Startup Nation Policy Institute shows tech investments have been falling since it peaked in 2021. Tech companies make up the largest economic output in Israel. In 2022, it accounted for around 18% of GDP and around half of all exports. But it relies heavily on foreign investors who are increasingly spending less. In 2022, investments in tech startups plunged by almost 50%. And in the 3 months since the war on Gaza, it again plunged by almost 50% compared to the same period the year before. A 2023 Ministry of Innovation report says many factors contributed to the slowdown. Israel's economy took a hit during the COVID-19 pandemic. Global supply chains have slowed since the war in Ukraine began, leading to a loss of capital in Israel. And last year, hundreds of thousands of Israelis protested for many months against their government's plan to strip power from the Supreme Court. A large camp from the tech sector also took to the streets. But some are holding firm. Intel is building a $25 billion chip factory in the south, a tech company's largest ever investment in Israel. But with warnings of an escalation between Israel and Hezbollah in Lebanon, and the war on Gaza looking set to continue well into 2024, it's creating shaky ground for tech investors who rely on stability. Laura Khan, Al Jazeera, West Jerusalem.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.